Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's broadcast of tournament action on 99.5 The Edge. Game number 2, if you're listening on 99.5 The Edge. If you, of course, are watching, then we are live on Good Guys Radio TV. The YouTube and Facebook pages for Good Guys Radio TV is where you'll find us. By the way, I'm Ken Smith, along with Mark Young. We're courtside at Monroe High School, the neutral tournament site for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets and the Cincinnati Country Day Lady Nighthawks. Our producer, courtside for Good Guys Radio TV, is Brandon Rigdon. Our producer back in the studio for 99.5 The Edge, Mr. Matt Hildebrand. So we are set.
Are you looking for an agent who is more than just a salesman? Learn the difference with Allstate agent Chris Munn. Serving the area for over 20 years, Chris and his staff strive to make personal connections so they can provide the best coverage for everyone. Spring is quickly approaching, so don't forget to grab coverage on your spring and summer equipment. Motorcycles, boats, campers, ATVs, all of these are covered when you choose Chris Munn with Allstate Insurance. Call 937-444-2000 or visit his office in Mount Orb to see what Chris can do for you. When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsborough in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
Fayetteville is the visiting team on the scoreboard today with Cincinnati Country Day, the home team. But we're still going to talk about Cincinnati Country Day, the Lady Nighthawks, first, as if they were the visiting team. And by the way, you're going to understand why Fayetteville is the higher seed and why we thought they were going to be the home team when I explain. Well, one of the things being that these two teams have already played this year. So let's get into it. Cincinnati Country Day, the Lady Nighthawks come into this game with no wins in their conference. They were 0-8 in conference play. They play in the Miami Valley Conference. They're in the Scarlet Division. But they did have 8 wins overall in the season. They were 8-15. They averaged 35.5 points per game and allow their opponents to score 47.7. That's underwater, Mark. That's not the way you want to be.
Not at all. Not at all. Especially this time of year.
You're right. Now, looking at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, guess what? A gold ball team, undefeated in conference play, first place in Division II of the Shack, 13-0, 21-2 overall, only 2 losses all season long. They averaged 59.1 points per game. That's pretty high average for a girls team. A lot of boys teams don't average that high.
No.
They allow their opponents to score only 33.3 points per game. Well, that kind of sounds real familiar to what Cincinnati Country Day normally scores. They score about 35. Fayetteville only allowing 33. These two teams have already played once this year. That was back on February 10th, and Fayetteville won that one 62-23. Hence the reason we thought Fayetteville would be the home team. But again, it must be where you are on the bracket versus the higher seed. All right, that's an overview of both teams coming into this game. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will look at the Cincinnati Country Day Lady Nighthawks roster right after this on the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show, presented by CMT Components.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32 by 36 heated garage, a 36 by 46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40 by 60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to look at the home team first, the Cincinnati Country Day Lady Nighthawks.
All right, Ken, thank you, and good evening, everyone. 13 young ladies on this tournament roster, 2 seniors, 3 juniors, 4 sophomores, 4 freshmen. They are number 1, Kate Thompson, and she's a freshman. A sophomore is number 2, Lana Miller. Another freshman, number 3, Essie Krakus. She's a freshman. Number 10 is Charlie Fangman. Wears number 4. Number 5 is Noor El-Kasabi. She is a senior. A junior is number 10, Audrey Dialarkhan, a junior. A sophomore is number 11, Gwen Ramage. Number 12 is Nicole Hardesty, a junior. A sophomore is number 13, Emily Falkingham. Number 14 is Shai Harris, a freshman. A junior is number 15, Roxy Volmer. Number 22 is Gabby Santiago. She's a freshman. And rounding out the roster, a senior, number 24, Alyssa Easter. They're coached by Josie Buckingham. She's assisted by Olivia Philpott. The athletic director is Dennis Coyle. Principal is Rob Zimmerman. And the superintendent is John Zalo.
For those out there who do not remember who Josie Buckingham is, she is a rather tall young lady, I believe, 6'5".
Yeah,
and
every bit of it.
Played Division I college basketball, and it's escaping me as to who she played for now. Mark, I don't know, you might remember.
Well, I don't. We talked about her last year, but I don't remember her because she was here last year as well.
Yeah, and she also used to be the coach at New Richmond.
Yes.
Yeah. So we know Josie pretty well. Watched her play basketball at New Richmond, watched her coach at New Richmond, and now the coach at Cincinnati Country Day. Had a pretty successful high school career, and I believe had a little bit of injuries, I think, in college, but still a very nice career. Quite the ball player. All right, that's a look at Cincinnati Country Day, the Lady Nighthawks. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets right after this on 99.5 The Edge, presented by CMT Components.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets.
All right, Ken, 11 on this roster, 2 seniors, 5 juniors, 3 sophomores, 1 freshman. They are number 1, Olivia Woods, a 5'6" sophomore. A 5'6" freshman, number 2, Lindy Carlier. Number 4 is Aubrey Barber, a 5'7" junior. A 5'10" junior is number 5, Kara Rummel. Number 10 is Tegan Combs. She's a 5'10" sophomore. And Sadie Moore, she wears number 11. She's a 5'7" sophomore. A 5'5" senior is number 12, Lily Carlier. Number 14 is Scarlett Crawford, a 5'7" senior. A 5'3" junior. Number 15, Ella Bryan. Number 22 is Christina Murphy, a 5'9" junior. And rounding out their roster, a 5'9" junior, number 24, Autumn Waddell. They are coached by Tori Rummel. She's assisted by Russ Ward, Josh Rummel, Jason Barber, Megan Isles. The athletic director, Joe B. Stewart. The principal is April Flowers, and the superintendent is Tim Collier.
All right, that's a look at the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. We'll take a quick break as we honor America here courtside. We'll be back with more of the 99.5 The Edge Tip-Off Show and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they've consumed alcohol on 1 or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the point in our broadcast where we need to talk about who's going to be starting this basketball game.
All right, for the Cincinnati Country Day Lady Nighthawks, they're going to start 3 juniors, 2 sophomores. Number 4, Charlie Fangman, a sophomore. Number 10, Audrey Dialarcon, a junior. Number 11, Gwen Ramage, a sophomore. Number 12, Nicole Hardesty, a junior. And number 15, Roxy Vollmer, another junior. And for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, they'll start 2 seniors, 3 juniors. They're number 4, Aubrey Barber. Number 5, Kara Rummel. Number 12, Lily Collier. Number 14, Scarlett Crawford. And number 22, Christina Murphy.
And, of course, we have the guys in stripes.
Yep, they are Rick Henry, Jeff Price, and Kevin Burkhofer.
Looking at stats for these 2 teams, Fayetteville Lady Rockets have 3 players averaging double figures. That's Christina Murphy, Kara Rummel, and Aubrey Barber. And then you've got Lily Collier and Lindy Collier, who are just outside of that double figure mark at 8.3 and 7.4. So 5 players averaging some pretty nice numbers. Over on the Cincinnati Country Day side, you've got 2 players in double figures, Nicole Hardesty and Aubrey Dialarcon at 13.2 and 10.4. And then Roxy Vollmer is just outside of double digits at 9.3.
Yeah, they looking at shooting statistics, they shoot free throws. That's important in games like this. Just a 49.7% on the season, where Fayetteville at 66.8. So if it gets down to that, you got to like the statistics for the Lady Rockets.
Of course, we talk often about how free throws win games, fouls lose games.
They do.
And by the way, Cincinnati Country Day averages only a couple more, but it is more personal fouls per game than Fayetteville averages. Fayetteville with the basketball. Murphy has it corner as the Lady Rockets controlling the tip. Rummel drives inside.
Nice drive.
Yep, layups up and good. So the Lady Rockets with the first basket of the game. Lady Nighthawks with it. DeAlicorn right side, now to Hardesty out top. They go inside to Fangman. Back to Hardesty. And working it back on the right side to DeAlicorn. She'll bring it around to the left side of the floor. Trying to work her way inside. Kicks it out in the corner. They go back on the baseline to DeAlicorn. Now out top. Quick touch there, Vollmer. Back to Vollmer again, and then DeAlicorn. Good ball movement out of the Lady Nighthawks.
Yeah, being patient.
Nobody's really taken much of a look at the basket, but they certainly are moving the ball pretty quickly.
Not a lot of spacing, because you would be surprised. This Fayetteville off defense looks like a zone, but it's not. They're just spaced out that way to where it appears to be a zone.
Lady Nighthawks lost it, got it back, and then throw it away as a pass intended for Fangman ends up a little wide, out of bounds, turnover, Lady Nighthawks.
First turnover of the game.
By the way, stick with us after the game. We will talk to our head coach for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, Tori Rummel, after this one. With it on the right-hand side is going to be Crawford. Looking inside, goes inside to Rummel. Dishes
nice
off to Murphy, up
Very
and
nice.
in. Good look.
Yeah, nice assist. Murphy with her first basket.
Back the other direction, DeAlicorn trying to get a drive to work, but under pressure, couldn't get it to go. Actually, that was Hardesty.
Yep, Hardesty, and looks like she may have picked up, yeah, she did pick up that first foul.
She got a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, kind of going after it. I think she was frustrated.
Coming up at halftime, we'll have the Baxla Tractor halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win. That's brought to you by Baxla Tractor Sales. With the basketball left side, it's going to be Collier. Lady Rockets really looking to go inside, aren't they, Mark?
Yeah, they are, and you can't blame them. I mean, there's not a real height advantage, so you might as well take advantage of their athleticism.
Murphy had a quick touch, kicked it out to Collier on the baseline for a 14-footer. It didn't go. They got the rebound, but then it's tipped around, knocked loose. Finally coming up with it, the Lady Nighthawks. Vollmer ahead, left side. Hardesty on the drive is blocked by Rummel. Wow, what a nice block shot. Rummel pushing it ahead, a little too hard on the pass to Barber. Ends up out of bounds.
A little aggressive from the Lady Rockets, but you would expect that.
5:41 to go in the first quarter. 4-0 the score. Fayetteville on top. Lady Nighthawks with the basketball. Pass goes in to Ramage. Now back out. Hardesty driving in on the right-hand side under pressure. Couldn't get the shot to go. Again, a rebound and a pass out ahead to Crawford is deflected. Good defense there by Vollmer as it's knocked out of bounds by the Lady Nighthawks.
Nice matchup on the inside on the defensive end for the Lady Rockets. Murphy is guarding Hardesty.
Crawford into Collier, out top for a set three. She bangs it home.
Nice deep shot there for the senior, 5'5" senior Lily Collier.
See if the Lady Nighthawks can get the lid off the basket, driving in, scoop shot up. That is a lid off the basket opportunity there for Vollmer. Make it 2-7. Fayetteville leading, and some full court pressure out of the Lady Nighthawks. Barber across the timeline to Murphy. Ahead they go. Rummel drives in on the left side baseline. No good. Crawford with a rebound. Kicks it out top to Barber for a three. That one off the mark, and it's going to end up out of bounds off Fayetteville.
A couple of nice looks at the basket. Just could not convert.
Prepare for the Stars to align. The 41st annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is set for Saturday, March 28th at North Adams High School. Join us as we honor the seniors one final time. Again, that's on our sister station, C103. Vollmer goes right side, Hardesty. Now out top to DeAlicorn. DeAlicorn to Vollmer. They'll work it around left side, Hardesty. Hardesty driving in, able to get past the defense, but dropped the shot just a little bit short. And on the rebound, it's going to be Fayetteville. Murphy's going to push it up the floor. She'll go coast to coast and is fouled. Basket no good, but Christina Murphy's going to shoot 2.
That foul's on Audrey Dialarcon. That's her first, the team's second.
4:14 to go in the first quarter. Basketball and Snappy Tomato Pizza are the perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union, Seaman, and Maysville. You can also download the free Snappy app to unlock some delicious perks. It's actually my favorite way to order.
Yeah. Nice touch there from Christina Murphy. She converts both free throws.
Make it a 7-point lead for Fayetteville. Hardesty with it out top, comes off the screen, goes right side, passes to Dialarcorn in the corner. Now out to Vollmer, back to Dialarcorn. Dialarcorn brings it around to the top, gets stopped at the elbow. Barber tips it away. It'll end up out of bounds off Fayetteville.
First Fayetteville substitution. We'll see Autumn Waddell in to replace Scarlett Crawford.
Let's take a look at a scoreboard update brought to you by Mackenzie Carrington, attorney at law in Mount Orb. The Mackenzie Carrington attorney at law scoreboard update with 3:50 to go in the first quarter. The score's 9-2. Fayetteville leading, and Fayetteville now with the basketball off of a turnover. Rummel at the elbow for 2, nothing but net.
That's a nice stop, pull up, jump shot from Kara Rummel.
Hardesty got stopped on the drive. Passes out to Fangman. Now Vollmer. Back to Hardesty in the corner. Hardesty, spin move on the block. Step around. Shot partially blocked by Rummel, and it ends up out of bounds off Fayetteville.
Nice help defense there from Rummel, doing what you should do.
Yeah.
A substitution there as Kate Thompson enters the game for Cincinnati Country Day.
That was a good step around, by the way, by Hardesty, and still Rummel was able to reach and get it. Dialarcorn will inbound in the corner to Fangman. They get it to Hardesty, drives in on the left side, under pressure, didn't go, and Fayetteville with a rebound. Barber's pushing it up left side. Rummel, textbook fast break.
Yeah, very nice. Rummel has now 6 points.
Timeout called by Cincinnati Country Day. We're going to take one as well. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Courtside, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, you can watch this game on YouTube, and if you're listening, we are, of course, on tape delay, then you can still go back and watch the game on YouTube. And you just look for Good Guys Radio TV. That will be the YouTube channel you're looking for, Good Guys Radio TV. With the basketball on the left side, new gal into the game, Thompson. To Vollmer, back to Thompson on the left side wing. Now to Vollmer out top. Passes in to Dialarcon.
Nobody wants that ball out there.
Yeah. Dialarcon brings it out top, and they'll reset. Dialarcon goes left, passes to Thompson. She's got a three-point look, no good. Backside rebound, fought for, saved by Waddell.
Yeah.
And back into the hands of Barber. Good hustle. Rummel now has it with 2:22 to go. The triple deuce goes left side, Waddell. Oh, had Murphy on a cut. Didn't give it to her. Now they'll go to Barber out top. This time they do get a cut underneath. That's Lindy Collier up and in.
She snuck in on the game on us as well on that timeout, but a very nice find there underneath the basket.
With it is going to be Hardesty. She'll dribble to the left side. Man-to-man defense, by the way, being applied by Fayetteville. Now Dialarcon for a three-point shot, no good, but a push on the rebound is going to end up as a foul against the Lady Nighthawks.
Yeah, that was quite a push. She really got off balance there, but Roxy Vollmer, trying to get the offensive position for the rebound, picks up her foul, the third on the team.
Barber's going to bring it up the floor this time for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Well, I guess she does most times, doesn't
yes,
she?
She pretty much, yeah.
Man-to-man defensive set out of the Nighthawks. Barber taking her time, directing a little bit of traffic. Lindy Collier pops out for it, left side. Passes to Rummel, back at the top of the key, then to Collier again, left side. Hook pass into Murphy. Brings it back out, goes into Rummel, out to Collier for a three, out top, no good. Rebound tipped by Murphy,
nice tip
right
from
into
Murphy,
the hands of Rummel, up and in. Good situational awareness.
Yes, it was. She couldn't get the rebound, but she tipped it back right to the middle of the court.
Hardesty with it, into Vollmer, back to Hardesty on a give and go. Couldn't get the shot off, passes back out to Thompson. Now Vollmer out top, then Thompson again. She'll try a three. That one no good, but Vollmer on the backside for the rebound is fouled.
Yeah, good hustle there from Roxy Vollmer to get that rebound.
That'll put the junior on the free throw line, shooting two.
That foul's on Autumn Waddell, her first, and just the team first here in the quarter. Vollmer 51.6% on the season at the free throw line.
First free throw bounces off the top, or off the back of the rim, I should say. That hard spot at the back. Bounced a couple times and then popped out.
Scarlett Crawford and Lily Carly are into the game for the Lady Rockets, and for CCD, we will see Shy Harris see her first action.
Second free throw by Vollmer, no good, but a long rebound fought for, and it's going to end up as a dual possession, as Waddell and Harris got tied up in that one.
Kind of quick on that call, but that's what he saw. And then into the game, Sadie Moore sees her first action for the Lady Rockets. She'll replace Kara Rummel.
The Alarcon will look to inbound, does to Vollmer. Vollmer lobbing it inside to Hardesty. Hardesty double teamed, and what do we got, a foul?
Nope, another dual possession.
This one will end up going the way of the Fayetteville Lady Rockets as they tie up Hardesty.
They have scouted this team well. Of course, you said they played them earlier in the season,
yes,
but they're not going to let Nicole Hardesty beat them, at least not right now.
Lindy Collier with it, popping out right side. Scarlett Crawford gets it back to Collier. Now to her sister, Lily Collier, for a three shot. That's no good. Tipped out. Lily Collier ends up tracking it down, drives back in, and has her shot blocked by Vollmer. It'll end up out of bounds off the Lady Nighthawks.
Nice physical game here. We're seeing the referees are letting them play. It's okay.
Lindy Collier will do the honors. Goes to Lily Collier, right side. Then into the hands of Moore. Now Lindy Collier pops out in the corner, trying to drive the baseline. Shot up over top of Alicorn. Might have been partially, or Alarcon. I keep wanting to put an extra R in there. Anyway, Fayetteville Lady Rockets are going to get it back as they end up with a steal. Crawford has it. Now to Lily Collier, and then Lindy Collier on the right side wing.
Get a shot here.
Moore gets out on the left wing. Collier, last second shot. Nope. I believe it's no good. It was after the buzzer. Yes. Anyway, Fayetteville leading it at the end of one, 17-2 over top of Cincinnati Country Day. Stick with us. We're back with second quarter action after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack basketball
shot by Osborne, three on the buzzer!
Wow. To Shack baseball.
Wells is going to try. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To Shack volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Ire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back courtside. The Lady Nighthawks will have the basketball to start the second quarter. Vollmer with it. Passes right side. Hardesty. As Lady Rockets, still in a man-to-man. I thought they might try some zone pressure, but they're going to stay in a man-to-man. Voldemort with it again. Volmore. And now out top, Alarcon for a 3-shot. A little bit short, ends up out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Nighthawks.
Good defense here still from the Lady Rockets, making it very tough for CCD to score.
I'm struggling with a couple of these names, Mark.
That's all right.
I'm trying to turn Volmer into Voldemort.
Yep. Volmer and Alarcon.
Too many times watching Harry Potter. All right, Barber has it out top for the Lady Rockets. Goes left side, Crawford. Now right side to Lily Collier, and a nice anticipation. Hardesty almost got a steal, but Fayetteville gets it back. Barber for 3. It's good.
Aubrey Barber makes her pay for that missed steal attempt. That's her first 3.
18-point lead for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Lady Nighthawks with it. Hardesty has it out on the right side wing. Goes inside to Ramage. Now back out. They'll reverse it left side. With it is going to be Alarcon to Hardesty. And a pass intended for Volmer gets loose, but she tracks it down.
Scarlett Crawford has her hands on everything out there right now.
Ramage had a quick touch. Back out on the left side wing. Alarcon. The Alarcon. Fangman. And then Volmer.
Good ball movement from CCD.
Yep. Hardesty tries a spin move, meets a brick wall, does get a shot off. It's no good. Rebound controlled by the Lady Rockets. And they overpass it to Crawford, but she is able to save it. Inside it goes Murphy. Back out top for a 3. No good. That was off the hands of Crawford. Or I'm sorry, Collier. Another attempt by Rummel, no good. Now Barber with a putback. Well, I guess you call it a putback.
Yeah.
She was about 15 feet out, but it was good.
Putback, we'll take those. Give her 5.
The Alarcon throws it away. Coming up with it is going to be Crawford. Ahead it goes to Barber.
Nice.
And a nice dish to Murphy. She's fouled on the scoop shot.
Yeah.
Basket no good, but Christina Murphy's going to shoot 2.
Foul is going to be on Audrey D'Alarcon. That's her second. Team first in a quarter. Murphy at the line. She shoots 64.4%. Hit her first 2 attempts.
This coverage brought to you in part by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion today.
Kate Thompson re-enters the game for CCD.
First free throw was good. Make it 23-2. As Lady Rockets dominating in the first half of this game. Second one also good.
8 points now for Christina Murphy.
Lady Nighthawks with it. Hardesty passes left side Thompson. Thompson brings it back out to the top of the key. Is open for the 3-shot, no good. Murphy with a rebound. Murphy pushes it up the floor. Another great fast break as Rummel gets one from the left side for a layup.
Very unselfish, this Lady Rockets team.
D'Alarcon out top, passes left side Thompson. Now to Hardesty, and that one gets loose, but Thompson tracks it down. Now Hardesty with it out top. Back right side Thompson. Hands off out top to Volmer. Volmer had it out on the right side wing, goes back to Thompson. She'll drive to the right side baseline. Now they get Volmer at the elbow for 2, and it's good.
Called that a 3, Ken.
Ah.
Yep.
I didn't realize she was that far back.
I didn't either.
4:35 to go in the first half. Fayetteville with the basketball. Barber goes right side to Crawford, back to Barber. Now left side with it to Crawford. Then Barber. And then Crawford for a 3 on the left side. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound to Hardesty. And tipped away from behind by Collier to disrupt the fast break. It'll end up out of bounds off Fayetteville.
Waddell for Fayetteville, and then into the game, Shy Harris back in, and Essie Caracas.
Oh, good. More new names.
Yes.
Names that we're not used to. That's
Absolutely
what's fun.
Not.
Harris with it on the inbound. Finds Hardesty out top for a long 2. That one's no good. Rebound tipped around, and Collier's going to end up with it. That's Lily Collier. Down to 4 minutes to go in the first half. Waddell has the pass on the left side wing. Looking inside, goes out top to Collier. Then to Rummel. Rummel's going to penetrate. Gets to Murphy at the free throw line. Murphy, spin move, scoop shot, no good, but she's fouled. Christina Murphy's going to shoot 2 again. She's been there twice already.
Yeah. That foul's on Hardesty. That's her second also. So 2 players from Cincinnati Country Day with 2 fouls each. And Murphy's been there 4 times already, Ken.
Well, 2 different trips.
Yes. Lindy Collier replaces her sister, Lily.
Let's take a look at our scoreboard update brought to you by Carrington Law Office in Mount Orb. Mackenzie Carrington, attorney at law, the care you deserve and the results you need. And with 3:44 to go in the first half, the score now 28-5 as both free throws were good. That's Fayetteville leading, by the way, 28-5.
Yes.
People often do like it if you tell them who's actually leading, right?
It usually helps.
With the basketball left side, Caracas out top to Volmer. Volmer's going to drive the right side of the lane. Running shot up, no good. Rebound controlled by the Lady Rockets. A lot of one and done, but the Lady Rockets are going to give it right back. They throw it away on the fast break.
Just their first turnover here in the quarter and only the second in the game.
3:10 to go in the first half. With it is going to be Dialarcon. Dialarcon off the screen, goes right side. Passes out to Harris for a 3 shot. That's no good. And we've got a foul committed on the rebound. I think it's going to go against the Nighthawks.
It is. That's on Roxy Volmer. That's going to be her second. So now 3 players for Cincinnati Country Day with 2 fouls each.
2:57 to go in the first half.
They don't seem to go very deep either on this roster.
Yeah. So get ready for the Baxla Tractor halftime report. We'll mow through the first half stats and see what these two teams need to do to harvest a win, although we only want one of them to harvest a win.
That's correct.
I guess with tournament action, we need to maybe change that liner. Change it to say what our team needs to do to harvest a win. You know, the guy that writes those liners is back on the other end listening to us right now.
We'll blame it on him.
Well, no, I'm not blaming it. I'm just making a suggestion.
We still blame it on him.
Okay.
Gwen Ramage re-enters the game on that stoppage.
Collier, Lindy Collier for 3. No good. Rummel with a rebound. Passes it to Murphy. Back out to Lindy Collier. Then Rummel. She'll try a 3. That one's no good. Barber on the backside with a rebound. Tips it out to Waddell. Now Barber will come get it. Rummel. Inside to Murphy up and oh no, that bounced out. How'd that happen?
Probably physics, but I couldn't explain it.
Right. Caracas had it, gets it to Dialarcon, Harris, and then to Caracas. Right side, Hardesty. Then to Ramage and Harris. Again, the Lady Nighthawks do an excellent job moving the basketball. They're just not getting very many good shot opportunities because Fayetteville does such a good job switching off on man-to-man defense.
They do. Scarlett Crawford and Lily Collier into the game for the Lady Rockets.
So we had a turnover, by the way. A travel call against the Lady Nighthawks. Fayetteville Lady Rockets have it. Pass goes to Crawford. She'll drive the left side of the lane. Her scoop shot pops out. And on the rebound, it's going to be Harris, but the outlet pass intercepted by Waddell. And then the ball's taken away from Lindy Collier. Hardesty on the drive, one-on-one against Murphy. It's up, it's good.
Tough shot, she got it to go. Hardesty gets her first field goal.
Minute 10 to go in the first half. Collier passes right side to Waddell. Waddell gets stopped. Gets it to Crawford. Crawford driving, a little hard off the glass. That one's no good. Ramage with a rebound, but on the outlet it's tipped around. It's still loose. Harris on the floor, also Waddell and Collier. And I believe we had a dual possession.
We did. And on this stoppage, Sadie Moore is going to enter the game and replace Christina Murphy for the last 50.8 seconds of this quarter.
Out top on the inbound with it is going to be Collier. Left side to Waddell. Now to Collier, that's Lindy Collier, and then Moore. Moore hands it off to Crawford. Waddell pops out left side to get it. They're working it for a final shot, aren't they, Mark?
I believe they and they are, and they should. No reason to give the Lady Nighthawks any momentum going into the half.
Lindy Collier drives in on the left side, kisses it off the glass. It's good. Still enough time as D'Alarcon drives the left side of the lane, had her shot blocked. It'll end up out of bounds off Fayetteville. Still 10 seconds on the clock. So Lady Nighthawks definitely have time for an opportunity. See if they can run an inbound play. They get it to Harris in the corner. Harris driving inside, passes across the lane to Fangman. She gets stopped on the baseline. Now Hardesty with it, and they're going to say she was tied up in a dual possession. That's going to stay with the Lady Nighthawks. They still have 2.3 seconds. Again, a shot off of an inbound play here. They can get a basket heading into halftime. Into Fangman, back to D'Alarcon in the corner for three. It's no good. Well, Lady Nighthawks got a good look at it there at the buzzer, but just couldn't get it to drop. Stick with us. The Baxla Tractor halftime coming up right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Goodguysradiotv.com, presented by CMT Components.
Are you looking for an agent who is more than just a salesman? Learn the difference with Allstate agent Chris Munn. Serving the area for over 20 years, Chris and his staff strive to make personal connections so they can provide the best coverage for everyone. Spring is quickly approaching, so don't forget to grab coverage on your spring and summer equipment. Motorcycles, boats, campers, ATVs, all of these are covered when you choose Chris Munn with Allstate Insurance. Call 937-444-2000 or visit his office in Mount Orb to see what Chris can do for you. When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsborough in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing into pastures and baling hay.
Let's look at scoring by the quarters. Fayetteville dominating the first quarter, outscoring Cincinnati Country Day by 15 points, 17-2. In the second quarter, Fayetteville also winning that one, but not by nearly as many points. They won the second one by only 8 points, 13-5. But that does give the Lady Rockets a healthy 23-point lead at halftime with your halftime score, Fayetteville 30, Cincinnati Country Day 7. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, Mark and I are going to talk about some stats and what we saw in that first half. And we'll do that when we come back with more of the Baxla Tractor halftime. By the way, if you do want to watch this game, if you happen to be listening and also would like to watch, you can do so on YouTube. Just look for Good Guys Radio TV. That's where you'll find our YouTube channel, and you can watch this game. We'll be back with more of the Baxla Tractor halftime right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32 by 36 heated garage, a 36 by 46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40 by 60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
The first half, the Lady Knights of Cincinnati Country Day doing a really good job moving the basketball around, but they don't seem to be looking for the shot as much as they need to.
No, they move it around on the perimeter really good, but when it comes to getting in the paint, there's all those long-armed Fayetteville Lady Rockets, and they're pressuring every shot. They're getting a hand in every shot. Hardesty for Cincinnati Country Day. She's had several looks at the basket, but they've all been contested, except for the one layup she made, and that was a tough shot.
And she normally averages double figures.
She's averaging 13.2, and she only has 2 at the half, and that came about midway through that second quarter. So they're finding it very tough to score right now against these Lady Rockets. And, I mean, both teams seem like, if you look at the scoreboard, you wouldn't think that Country Day is playing very good defense. They do. They're just running better sets, and if you're watching, you'll probably see it. I don't know, maybe they'll make the adjustment, but I commented a couple times, the Lady Nighthawks, they ran their sets, but they weren't spread out. They didn't have good spacing. If you watch the Lady Rockets, they're all pretty much all around the perimeter, almost on the 3-point arc, and spread out. So those cuts, the same cuts maybe that CCD is making on their end, are easier to defend with help defense than they are on the offensive end for the Lady Rockets. Now, to me, that was probably the difference in the game.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. The other thing for Fayetteville is they love the fast break.
They do.
We all know it. They love to run and gun, and if they get an opportunity to push it up the floor off of a missed basket, they are going to do so, and they almost always beat you up the floor. And, you know, you've only got to have that one extra, a 3-on-2 or something, to get a nice fast break. And
they're really good at it. I mean, you could tell they probably practice fast break drills a lot.
They do. I've actually talked to several of the girls this year about that. And, yeah, they do run fast break drills every day in practice, and it shows.
Because if you're if you're more athletic than your opponent, you have more team speed, it makes more sense to do that. You know, way back when we played back in the whenevers, West Union always did that to North Adams or to all the teams they played because your teams were a lot more athletic, a lot quicker, and you guys just got out and ran the break very well. And every team practices it, but if you don't have the athleticism and even the teamwork to make it work, it doesn't work. And it's been successful for Fayetteville.
It certainly has. It's really been pretty much their key all season long.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any big secret.
No.
And hopefully our Lady Rockets are going to be moving on to play on Saturday. Most likely they are going to face off against Tri-Village. We actually will not know who that opponent is until tomorrow because interestingly enough, their opponents, possible opponents, don't play till tomorrow. So I do know that the Fayetteville Lady Rocket coaching staff is going to make a trip tomorrow.
I'm sure they'll be aggressive or very anxiously watch us in that contest.
Well, you can guarantee, and I haven't really had a chance to try and figure out who it is in the gym here tonight, but you can guarantee somebody here tonight is from Tri-Village.
I would think so. Probably right there.
It would only make sense that they are here watching. Of course, they could just be watching on Good Guys Radio TV.
Lots of ways to see this game.
Yeah. But you know what? And again, referencing back to the Fayetteville Lady Rocket coaching staff, sometimes you can't see just how actually how fast a team is on tape versus being there live.
Yep.
Yep. All right, we're going to take a quick break as we wrap up the Baxter Tractor halftime. We're back after this with second half action on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Fayetteville Lady Rockets have the basketball to start the second half. Already inbounded once, and it got knocked out of bounds. And on the second attempt, guess what? It's a steal. Hardesty with the layup. That might have been tipped from behind by Barber because that one off the mark.
Yeah.
And Fayetteville ends up with a rebound.
That foul is on Nicole Hardesty, and
that was a recovery foul.
It was, and unfortunately for her, that's her third foul.
She was not happy about missing that free throw, either on her own or with the tip. I couldn't tell.
She seems frustrated tonight.
With the basketball is going to be Barber for the Lady Rockets. Barber driving the right side of the lane is fouled. Either that or they're going to say
it was tipped out of bounds.
Okay, tipped out of bounds. So Lady Rockets will inbound underneath. Crawford looking to inbound. Tries to go right inside to Rummel, but that one's stolen away by Dialarcon, and Dialarcon is fouled in the act of shooting as she goes coast to coast.
Yeah.
Well, Lady Rockets a little sleepy coming out of the locker room.
A little. That foul's on Lily Carlier. That's her first. Team first in a quarter. Audrey Dialarcon at the line. She shoots 26.7% on the season. Her first attempt is no good.
She will get a second. Again, the winner of this game will play on Saturday. We actually don't know what time that game is yet. That was a to-be-determined schedule. And the second free throw was missed, but a rebound by Vollmer, and then a putback was no good. So Lady Rockets with it. Murphy driving inside with a scoop shot is fouled. That's going to put Christina Murphy back on the line. I believe that's her fourth trip to the line.
Yeah.
This will be free throws 7 and 8.
Dialarcon, that's her third as well. So some quick foul trouble mounting for the Lady Nighthawks.
So we know that the game will be here at Monroe High School, but we do not know a time. We'll have to check and see if when we will know that. Murphy gets them both. She 100%?
She is. She's shooting lights out from the free throw line tonight.
Wow. Make it 32-7. Fayetteville leading Cincinnati Country Day. Cincinnati Country Day with the basketball. Vollmer out top. Feeds it into the elbow to Ramage. Back to Dialarcon. Dialarcon trying to back her way in. Goes to Ramage, Vollmer, and then right side Hardesty. And Ramage at the elbow for a 2. That's no good. Barber with the rebound. There we go. Pushes it up the floor, goes left side, Rummel. Nothing happening. They got to bring it back out. Barber right side wing to Crawford. Crawford will just drive in, decides to take it. The scoop shot was no good, but she got her own rebound and ends up passing it back out top to Barber for the reset. Thanks to First State Bank for sponsoring our coverage of tonight's tournament basketball game. Rummel inside, turnaround off the glass, and good.
Nice footwork, nice turnaround layup there from Kara Rummel. Now she has 10.
Learn more about First State Bank at your local branch. There is one right in Fayetteville. They're all over Southern Ohio and Northern Kentucky. You can also learn about them at First State Bank, or learn more about First State Bank at fsbforme.com. Fast break, Crawford, left side layup, it's good. Timeout is going to be called by Cincinnati Country Day. We're going to take one as well. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Nailed it.
Hungry for a deal to let you mix it up your way? Introducing the Snappy Savers Menu, only at Snappy. Grab any 2 or more favorites for just $6.99 each. We're talking medium one-topping pizza, cheesy bread, calzones, boneless wings, Cinnabread, and oh yeah, our new pepperoni rolls and mozzarella sticks. Pick, mix, match, and save. Your wallet might even send you a thank you card. Visit Snappy or order at snappytomato.com. Limited time only. Participation may vary.
Hi, I'm Brett McFarland. For 4 generations, Barry Chevrolet in West Union, Ohio has been family owned and proudly serving our community with honest deals and hometown care. Looking for a new Chevrolet or a dependable used vehicle? Come see why families have trusted Barry's for decades, with friendly service, affordable prices, and payments that work for you. Check out Barry's full selection online at barrychevrolet.com and like us on Facebook. Together, let's drive to your best deal dealer.
Of the timeout, Cincinnati Country Day, Lady Nighthawks will have the basketball. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. With it, Dialarcon. Passes left side to Hardesty, guarded there by Murphy in man-to-man. Now with the basketball at the elbow for 2 is Ramage. And on the rebound, we've got somebody on the floor. I believe that was Fangman. And a foul called against the Lady Rockets.
Lily Collier, that's her second, team second. Autumn Waddell and Lindy Collier into the game for the Lady Rockets.
Murphy and Rummel will come out. Vollmer will inbound in the corner to Ramage. Now out to Dialarcon. Dialarcon on the drive, running shot, no good. And on the rebound, it's tipped out of bounds by Fayetteville. So another opportunity here for the Lady Nighthawks. Still looking to get the lid off the basket here in the third quarter. Dialarcon gets it on the inbound left side. Gets to the left side low block, but has to pass it back out to Vollmer. Now Dialarcon on the drive, running shot, no good, but she's fouled. Little floater inside the paint. Wasn't any good, but she's fouled and will shoot 2.
Fouled by Scarlett Crawford, her first, team third. Dialarcon to shoot 2 more. She misses the first.
Nice high arcing free throw. But they're dropping just a little bit short.
Yeah.
See if she can get it reeled in this time. She does.
There she got a roll.
Yep. It's good. Make it 36-8. Fayetteville on top. Barber to Waddell. Now they'll reverse it left side. Lily Collier for a wide open
nice
3.
Shot. She now has 6 on 2 threes.
Dialarcon has it out top. Fayetteville's still in the man-to-man, a little too aggressive on that man-to-man. Is it?
Yep, that's on Lindy Collier. That's her first, team fourth.
That was an oops foul.
Some substitutions, Murphy, Rummel, and Sadie Moore. Crawford, Barber, and Lily Collier exit.
4:46 to go in the third quarter. With it on the inbound is going to be Fangman. Tied up in the corner, gets it back, and then it's knocked loose. And then Hardesty ended up picking it up and driving in, but she was too far under the basket, hit the bottom of the rim. Fast break the other way. Murphy, wow.
She adjusted her body there in midair to kind of keep from getting that contact to be able to make that basket.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
with 4:24 to go. That might be a highlight reel right there. 4:24 to go in the third. Hardesty on the other end misses the 14-footer. And Fayetteville with the rebound. Rummel driving in, dishes off to Murphy, up off the glass, no good. And the rebound this time is going to be controlled by Ramage. Alarcon has it on the outlet pass ahead to Volmer, stops and pops at the elbow for two. That's no good. Moore with the rebound for the Lady Rockets. Moore brings it up the floor, finds Rummel. And a bounce pass into Murphy. That was tipped by one of the Lady Nighthawks and back the other direction. Alarcon trying to get it to Hardesty. That's intercepted by Murphy. Murphy in the backcourt. Goes right side to Rummel. Nobody guards her, so from the elbow, she puts it up for two. It pops out. Lady Nighthawks have it. Well, Murphy's going to get a steal from behind as Hardesty's teammates didn't tell her.
No, they did not communicate very well.
Yeah. Timeouts called by Fayetteville. We're going to take one as well with 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Fayetteville leading this one 41-8. We're back right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Talking to your kids about substance use can be difficult, but it's a conversation that needs to happen. In a recent survey, 1 in 10 Adams County High School students say that they've consumed alcohol on one or more occasions in the last month. And yet, more than half of those same students say that their parents have not discussed the dangers of alcohol, tobacco, vapes, or drugs. Talk to your kids. They're listening. This message brought to you by the Adams County Youth Prevention Coalition.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, the winner of this basketball game, which certainly looks like it'll be the Fayetteville Lady Rockets, is going to be advancing to the district finals on Saturday. We don't know the time for that game yet. Hopefully we'll have it sometime soon. But that will be Saturday right here at Monroe High School. We already have two teams locked into a district final game, including the North Adams Lady Green Devils and the Eastern Brown Lady Warriors. Speaking of Warriors, the guys for Eastern Brown, the Warriors, defeating Nelsonville York tonight, 62-38, your final score in that game. That game was also available on our sister station, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Lady Nighthawks. Fayetteville will inbound underneath. Trying to go out top to Murphy. It's intercepted by Thompson. Now Harris will have it. Thompson with it on the left side wing. Goes to Volmer out top. Then Alarcon. And that's tipped by Collier, but tracked down by Thompson. Right side Harris. Volmer. And then left side Alarcon. Thompson gets it in the corner. Gets inside the paint. Passes back out to a three-point shot off the hands of Alarcon. And Fayetteville with a rebound. Ahead it goes to Murphy. Dishes off Collier. Oh, couldn't get the layup to go, but Rummel is there for the putback. Here come the Lady Nighthawks. Alarcon just throws one up to draw the foul. That works.
Yeah.
She'll go to the line to shoot two.
That foul's on Christina Murphy, her first, team fifth. Was a shooting foul, so we'll be shooting it away, but for the last minute plus with a running clock.
Yeah, we've hit the running clock, so.
Crawford and Collier into the game, as well as Hardesty for the Lady Nighthawks.
So D'Alarcon will get a second free throw. Mackenzie Carrington, attorney at law, sponsors our scoreboard update. That's Mackenzie Carrington, attorney at law in Mount Orb, Carrington Law Firm. Down to 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Fayetteville dominating this game as Rummel puts one up from the right side underneath to make it 45-8. Fayetteville leading Cincinnati Country Day. One of these Lady Rockets is going to be the recipient of some Snappy Tomato Pizza. Brought to you by Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman, West Union, and Maysville. Murphy out to Collier, then Crawford at the elbow. She couldn't decide whether she wanted to shoot it or pass it. No. She's laughing about it. Oh, yeah, that was either a really high pass or a really low shot. Either way, it goes out of bounds.
We'll help her and say it was a really high pass.
Okay.
Aubrey Barber enters the game and replaced Kara Rummel.
D'Alarcon passes to Hardesty right side wing. Back to D'Alarcon, then Vollmer. Vollmer, top of the key for three. That one off the mark. It'll end up out of bounds. Fayetteville basketball. They're going to have to try and get a final shot off here with the clock running. Barber ahead. They go to Murphy, down underneath, up and in.
That made it pretty easy.
Yep. I think that's going to do it for the third quarter. Final long shot is no good. We'll head to the fourth and final with Fayetteville Lady Rockets dominating 47-8 over top of Cincinnati Country Day. Stick with us. We're back with our final quarter right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV are your source for everything local. From Shack basketball.
Shot by Osborne, three on the buzzer!
Wow. To Shack baseball.
Wells is going to drive. He makes it. He's safe.
Western Brown football.
Throws it towards the end zone, and it's complete.
To Shack volleyball.
Hatton for the kill. It's good.
Local fairs, festivals, and more.
Fire to the finish line.
Crosses the line to get the victory.
Never miss a moment with C103, 99.5 The Edge, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back to our fourth and final quarter. Lady Nighthawks of Cincinnati Country Day will have the basketball out top. And a steal on the pass to the right side wing with the drive is going to be Collier, and she's fouled. Lily Collier is going to go to the line, shooting two.
Foul's going to be on D'Alarcon. That's her fourth. Lily tonight, no trips, 67% on the season, so we'll see how she does here.
We have another final score for you this evening. Unfortunately, the Lynchburg Clay Mustangs bow out of tournament action to the Pioneers of Zane Trace, 47-37, your final score in that one. But again, the Eastern Brown Warriors are moving on as they defeated Nelsonville York 62-38.
Lily makes both of those. Lily Collier, she now has 8 points.
We have lots more basketball action coming up this week on C103 and 99.5 The Edge, as well as Good Guys Radio TV. And Fayetteville's called for the foul as the little body up there by the Lady Rockets.
I don't know if that was chippy or not, but it sure looked like it was. Murphy and Lindy Collier out of the game for the Lady Rockets.
Tomorrow night on C103, it's going to be Georgetown, the G-men, facing Lockland. That game tips off at 6:30. It'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Also tomorrow night, the Georgetown Lady G-men. I can't believe they put those games right on top of each other on the same night. Shot inside, no good, but a putback up and good by Gwen Ramage.
Ramage gets her first basket. On that last timeout, can we see Ella Bryan getting her first action for the Lady Rockets, entered the game, and Kara Rummel came back in.
Lady G-Men will face off against Marymount tomorrow night, the number 2 seed. That game at 7:30. It will also be on C103. It will immediately follow the boys' game. And was that a putback underneath?
It was by Lily Collier. She now has 10.
On the other end, Volmer with it out on the left side wing. Gets inside the paint. Able to get through the defense, but couldn't get the shot to go. And then a foul committed on the rebound by the Lady Nighthawks.
Foul is on Charlie Fangman. That's her first. Team second.
On 99.5 The Edge tomorrow night, it's going to be number 1 seed Western Brown Lady Broncos facing off against New Richmond, the Lady Lions. And they already played earlier this year. So, you know, there's a reason why you play the game, but I think the Lady Broncos look good in this one, or in that one, I should say, tomorrow night. Talking about looking good, Lily Collier driving through the paint, gets the basket down underneath.
Yep, 2 straight trips where she hits the layup down the floor.
On the other end, Lady Nighthawks. Dish inside to Volmer, up and in, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for the and 1.
Fouls on Olivia Woods, who came in on the last stoppage and play for the Lady Rockets. That's her first foul.
We have 4 games for you on Thursday night. Boy, you sure do know it's tournament time with all these basketball games. 2 on C103 and 2 on 99.5 The Edge.
We see Autumn Waddell replaces Lily Collier, had a nice second half here in this game.
The bonus shot is good. Make it 53-13 the score. Fayetteville on top. And a steal by the Lady Nighthawks. Dialarcon gets a left side layup.
Gets her first basket finally this evening.
We have 4 boys games for you Thursday night. Barber passes in the corner to Bryan. Now Rummel will have it. Out top to Woods. Back right side Barber. Barber decides to drive in, but dribbles it off her foot. Ends up as a turnover as Volmer has it. Driving the other way, Volmer with a step around. Shot no good. Waddell ends up with a rebound. Lady Rockets will slow it up. They pass it to Woods out top. She's open for a 3. That one's no good. Rebound stolen away by Waddell. Well, they're going to say it was a dual possession.
Yeah. Lindy Collier and Tegan Combs enter the game for Rummel and Audrey Barber for the Lady Rockets.
Thursday night, St. Joe versus White Oak from White Oak. That's on 99.5 The Edge. Also on 99.5 The Edge, Portsmouth Clay at Manchester. Again, these are boys tournament games. We'll also have Federal Hocking at Fairfield on C103 and Good Guys. Lily Collier has her shot blocked. And also Fayetteville versus Middletown Christian. So the Rockets will start their tournament trail on Thursday night. Volmer from the baseline for 2. It's good.
Volmer now has 11 points in the game, leading her team.
Lily Collier with it. Slows it up out top. Hands it off to Waddell. Waddell brings it way out. Off the screen, goes right side into the hands of Bryan. Bryan driving the baseline. Shot up, no good. Woods with a rebound. Passes back out to Waddell. Then Lily Collier. She likes the 3. Well, that one rims out. On the rebound, it's going to be Caracas. To Volmer, and I think she's fouled.
Fouls on Autumn Waddell. It's her second. Sadie Moore into the game for Autumn Waddell.
By the way, the Fayetteville Rockets, that's the boys Rockets, facing number 4 seed Middletown Christian from Lakota West. 7:30 is tip-off time. That's on C103. It will be our second game of the night on C103, so it'll probably go on the air right around 8:30, somewhere in there.
That was on Tegan Combs against Nicole Hardesty at the line for her first trip tonight She's 59% on the season.
We do want to thank Mackenzie Carrington with Carrington Law Office in Mount Orb. The care you deserve and the results you need from Carrington Law Office. Our scoreboard update, 53-17, Fayetteville leading Cincinnati Country Day. Make it 18 as they make the second free throw. Fayetteville Lady Rockets.
Shy Harris and Kate Thompson into the game here for the last 40 seconds.
Fayetteville Lady Rockets in control of this one. Woods with the basketball. Crossover dribble goes left, hands it off to Lily Collier. Now they go down inside, up and in by Tegan Combs. .5'10" sophomore, and we've got a timeout called, I believe, as head coach Josie Buckingham just wants to get some players in. So we're going to keep it right here. They are going to have a little bit of a conversation, but I was correct. She wants to get some players in.
She'll get Emily Falkingham and Charlie Fangman back into the game.
Friday night, we have only 2 games on a Friday night. One on 99.5 The Edge and one on C103. On C103, it's going to be Southeastern, number 11 seed, versus North Adams, the 6th seed from North Adams High School. That'll be on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. Our game on 99.5 The Edge is number 15 Ripley at number 2 Valley. Harris with the basketball. Passes right side to Miller. Now out top to Thompson. Then left side to Falkingham. And a three-point shot by Miller on the left side wing. No good. Harris with a putback. That's no good. And then a steal as Miller with a shot off the glass is good. Right at the buzzer. Your final score will be the Fayetteville Lady Rockets 55 and the Cincinnati Country Day Lady Nighthawks 21. Fayetteville Lady Rockets will advance in tournament action. Stick with us. Our post-game show coming up right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Are you looking for an agent who is more than just a salesman? Learn the difference with Allstate agent Chris Munn. Serving the area for over 20 years, Chris and his staff strive to make personal connections so they can provide the best coverage for everyone. Spring is quickly approaching, so don't forget to grab coverage on your spring and summer equipment. Motorcycles, boats, campers, ATVs, all of these are covered when you choose Chris Munn with Allstate Insurance. Call 937-444-2000 or visit his office in Mount Orb to see what Chris can do for you. When precision matters above and below the surface, trust the local experts at Eagle Creek Drilling Company of West Union, Ohio. They handle private utility installation from water and electric to septic tanks and gravel driveways. For landowners and hunters, they offer land clearing, mowing, and tree stand preparation to get your property hunt ready. Their experienced crews focus on safety, quality, and results. Visit EagleCreekDrilling.com or call Adam at 937-269-3408. Eagle Creek Drilling Company. Precision you can count.
While college tuition continues to skyrocket, skilled trades offer a pathway to a successful career without a heavy financial burden. At the Ohio Valley Career and Technical Center, we are pioneering pathways to your success by providing hands-on vocational training in high-demand programs where students can gain real-world skills and still enjoy all the benefits of going to school, like playing sports and pursuing college classes. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you don't have to live in Adams County to attend. Speak to your guidance counselors to see how the Ohio Valley CTC can help you create a better tomorrow.
DS2 is the one-stop shop for your design needs. Since 2008, they've been locally owned and operated in their offices in Hillsborough and Maysville. DS2 offers services such as architectural engineering and surveying to assist with every step in the early stages of construction. Their friendly professionals are experienced in small to medium-sized residential and commercial services and look forward to helping you complete the job. To book your consultation today, visit their website at ds2architects.com or call 888-564-0961.
Scoring by the quarters, it was Fayetteville in control of this basketball game from the very get-go as they outscored Fayetteville by 15 points in the first quarter, 17-2. In the second quarter, again, Fayetteville outscoring Cincinnati Country Day by 8 points in this one, 13-5. That gave the Lady Rockets a 23-point advantage heading into halftime. In the third quarter, again, Fayetteville outscoring Cincinnati Country Day, this time by 16 points, 17-1. That gave the Lady Rockets a 39-point advantage heading into the fourth and final. And then Cincinnati Country Day actually won the fourth quarter, but only by 5 points, 13-8. A 34-point victory for the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. And joining us is Aubrey Barber. Aubrey, the camera's around this way, so let's look this way. Aubrey, you guys pretty much knew what you were expecting, what to expect in this game.
Yeah.
You had already seen Cincinnati Country Day once this season.
Yeah.
So let me bring this in for you a little bit as well. Well, if I can get it to stay in there, it doesn't want to stay, does it? So the game plan, I'm going to assume, was to do what you guys do best. Tight defense, lots of fast breaks.
Mm-hmm. We were mainly preparing for Saturday's game, trying to work on all the little things.
Trying to get a good workout, right? Yeah. You did pretty well in this game. Of course, everybody did. What was Aubrey's scoring in this game? 5 points. So maybe a little bit less than you'd like to have.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, yeah, you're in control of the basketball a lot. Yeah. All right. What do we know about Saturday? Have you guys had an opportunity to see Tri-Village, or is tomorrow night going to be the first time you see them? And I know we're not guaranteed that's your opponent, but probably is.
We've been scouting them a little. We know they're fast. They're not, really big, so we're pretty, close in size, which is good. But we just know we got to be fast and have tight defense in. Yeah.
In the past, when you have faced off against Tri-Village, or did you guys play them last year? It was the year before, I think.
No, it was 3 years ago.
3 years ago, okay. So before you were on the team. They had a lot of size, but they also had a lot of speed. In fact, back then, I know they had a D1 college prospect that was on the team that went on to play college ball. But like you had said, this team maybe matches up a little better to you guys.
Yeah, they do. They're pretty built, but not that tall, which is good because we really aren't either. I mean, we have a couple girls that are taller, but.
Yeah. I was talking to Coach Rummel before this game. She said that they like to run a 5-wide set.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like you guys again.
Yeah. So it's pretty much just like us versus us, but.
Well, how are you feeling about that one?
I'm feeling good. Really good.
All right.
I think we're going to play great.
You guys should feel good about it. And hopefully you're going to get the win and move on, because that'll be district finals, and then you would move on to region.
Yeah.
This could be a big year. You know, there are a lot of folks that
I'm hoping so.
Really like to see you go to state.
Yeah.
We'd like to see you go to state, for sure. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty
cool.
cool.
What a memory that would be.
That would be amazing.
Well, how about the gold ball? That's a memory right there.
That was amazing, too.
Yeah. You got to like that, getting the gold ball this year.
Yeah. Lost it last year. Got it back this year.
Yep. Cool. Awesome. Well, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
My whole team, my family, coaches, everyone that supports us. You guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We love doing this. You know, we wouldn't have anything to do if you guys didn't play so well.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming by and talking to us. All right.
You.
We're going to see you on Saturday, okay?
Sounds good.
All right. We'll be back with more right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I'm a little bit of a hillbilly. You know, I was raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. We moved to Hillsboro in 1971, fell in love with rural living. I bought an 18-acre piece of property out in the country, started raising cattle, but there's nothing like walking out your back porch and seeing soybeans, corn's growing, cattle grazing in the pastures and baling hay.
The Dickey Group invites you to explore country living at its finest. Visit thedickeygroup.com to see pictures of a 30-acre livestock farm with a 3-bedroom, 2-bath Blair home that has a covered front porch and covered rear deck and is located on a quiet dead-end road minutes from the Tranquility Wildlife Area. This property features a 32 by 36 heated garage, a 36 by 46 livestock and machinery barn, and a 40 by 60 barn with concrete floor, electric, and water. Call Jeff Dickey or one of his agents to schedule your tour today.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Next one will be harder.
Not so much, right. We're ready. We've been preparing for quite some time, so I think we're ready. We've got a few more days to clean up some last minute things and we'll be ready to go. We've seen all the film we can take and we've done all the background and we've done all the work we can on our end, so girls just got to show up and play.
Now, I couldn't tell if there was anybody here scouting you tonight. We were kind of looking around. Did you see anybody you recognized?
We did not, but I would say with it being broadcast,
they're watching.
Yeah, I'm sure. We tried to stay away from a lot of things, so we'll see what happens.
All right, tomorrow night, though, you have an opportunity to go watch them.
Yeah, we'll be there.
You going to take the team?
No, probably just send a coach and continue to work in the gym. We're not going to take a day off for it, so
right.
We got to get our things done. We've got enough coaches willing to make the trip, so we'll do it that way.
And that game will be here. Do we know a time yet?
So from my understanding, 12:30 was the original time, but this one got moved from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. So I'm not sure if the next one got kind of shuffled around as well.
On the brackets, it said to be determined.
Yes.
So I guess we need to check and see here if anybody has made their mind up yet on when that game's going to be on Saturday.
I know when looking at the brackets that Eric received, there was an 11 a.m. game and a 1 p.m. game, and I think we are scheduled for the 1 p.m. game.
Okay, so possibly 1 p.m.
Yes.
All right. Great. Well, we will certainly be here covering you on Saturday as well.
Awesome.
The station, I don't know whether it'll be me or not, but somebody's going to be here. Probably will be me.
Okay,
if
good.
I had to guess.
Good.
For the basketball game on Saturday. Remind me again, is this college length, this floor?
It is. It's 10 feet longer than what we're used to at the high school.
So in the 2 games you've been here so far, the girls should kind of be used to it now.
Yeah, I think it's going to help the fact that we will be in our 3rd game here, where they're coming in for their 1st game in the gym. So
hopefully a little confidence.
Yeah. I think the girls are playing with confidence. I think they're playing well. So we'll see who shows up on Saturday. Hopefully we'll be ready to go.
Well, all the times that I've seen you this year, everybody is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah.
Every game that I've seen you play in, you've played really well. Your team does all the things they like to do, tight defense, trapping defense, although not so much here tonight.
Right.
But you guys like to trap, and, of course, the fast break.
Yes.
So good at that.
Yeah, we'll continue to work on that and just do the things that we do. The things that we do well, we'll continue to do better at. So
the bad news is Tri-Village, again, the probable opponent, is like a mirror image of you guys, aren't they?
They are. We have height on them, which I think is going to be important. I think we have done a really good job at rebounding, especially Kara and Christina. And I think with our additional height, I feel like rebounding will be kind of where the game's won. So
second chance opportunities.
Yeah. And
or the stopping of for your opponents.
Right, and just giving them one option for the shot and then going the other direction. That's going to be the game plan. But they like to get up and run. They're fast.
Yeah.
So we've got to be conditioned and just ready to go. It's going to be a lot like, I feel like I would say Goshen, but not as much size, not as much depth. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And that was a tight game for you.
It was. Went into overtime. We ended up pulling it out at the end with some free throws. So we're looking forward to a good game for sure.
All right. Coach Rummel, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming by and talking with us. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back to look at stats and name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game right after this on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to talk about some stats and name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Mark, this is a tough decision. Let's talk about stats first, but it is going to be a very tough decision in this one because so many points put up on the board by so many players.
Yeah, it was quite a balanced effort again from the Lady Rockets, and they had 6 young ladies score. Let's roll through the Cincinnati Country Day statistics really quick. For the game, they shot 8 for 39 for 21%. That's a byproduct of the defense that the Lady Rockets played tonight. They were 6 for 27 inside the arc, 2 for 12 for 17% beyond the arc, and only 3 for 11 for 27% from the free throw line. They had 5 young ladies crack the scoring column. Roxy Volmer, she finishes the game with 11. Nicole Hardesty averaging 13.2, finishes with just 3 points. A great defense from the Lady Rockets there. Gwen Ramage, she finishes with 2. Audrey Dialarcon, she finishes the game with 3. And Lena Miller hit the last bucket there of the game to close out, finishing with 2. And they also committed 11 turnovers in the game. 12 turnovers in the game. So for the Lady Rockets tonight, great shooting percentages from them. They shot 21 out of 46 for 46% overall. They were 18 for 34 for 53% inside the arc, 3 for 12 for 25% from beyond the arc. Didn't really need that, but that's where they finished. And then perfect 10 for 10 from the free throw line tonight for 100%. They committed 10 turnovers on the night, which was kind of surprising, but they got a little bit sloppy there in the fourth quarter with the running clock and trying to get some other players in. And even in the third quarter, they committed 4 turnovers. Those 6 young ladies scoring tonight. Lindy Carlier, she scored 4 points in the game. Audrey Barber, we talked to her after the game. She finished with 5. Scarlett Crawford, she had one field goal there in the third quarter, finished with 2. Christina Murphy, she finishes the game with 14 with a perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Kira Rummel, she finishes the game with 16 points, scoring in all but the last quarter. Didn't play a lot in the fourth quarter, didn't really need that. And then Lily Carlier, this 5'5" senior, she finishes the game with 10 points. She scored 6 points in that fourth quarter, and she was also 2 for 2 from the free throw line. But that's how they scored their 55 points, Ken.
All right, that brings us to the final thing, our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game.
I told Coach Rummel before, when she came back from the time before she gave her comments, her team always makes it hard to pick a player of the game because they are so balanced, they are so unselfish, and they love playing together. You can tell that on the floor, the way they play. They're very unselfish. I don't know all their statistics. I know what we kept, but I believe Kara Rummel finished the game with a double-double, 16 points and over 10 rebounds. Both her and Christina Murphy finished in double figures. Murphy probably had close to that many rebounds and also assists. They're both very unselfish with each other. But tonight, Lily Carlier, she's a 5'5" senior, mentioned her just a moment ago. She finished the game with 12 points, 6 points in that fourth quarter. And we just felt like tonight, her being a senior, we wanted to give her that opportunity. And Lily Collier tonight, you're going to be our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game.
Congratulations to Lily Collier. And congratulations to the Fayetteville Lady Rockets. Also, some other congratulations we need to give as Eastern Brown defeating Nelsonville York this evening, 62-38, the final in that one. Unfortunately, Lynchburg Clay Mustangs bow out of tournament action as they are defeated by Zane Trace, 47-37. Those were both boys' games, by the way. But our Fayetteville Lady Rockets moving on, and we'll be back here Saturday to cover them in that game. Again, head coach Tori Rummels thinks that game will be somewhere around 1 o'clock, so you'll be able to want to join us on Saturday for that game. That one will be an excellent basketball game. Again, this is going to be a tough opponent, most probably Tri-Village. I want to thank Matt Hildebrand for engineering everything back in the studio for us tonight on 99.5 The Edge. I want to thank Brandon Rigdon for engineering everything for us on Good Guys Radio TV. For Mark Young, I'm Ken Smith. Thanks for listening to Tournament Basketball on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Thank you for tuning in. Rewatch this video and many more on demand at goodguysradiotv.com.